Fade out, fade in.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to NerdBacon's coverage of E3 2019. We hope that you're having a great day so far. We hope that you're having an exciting and great E3 so far, but yesterday we just got started. Today we're rolling right along, starting off the first of three big broadcasts today. This is Ubisoft's press event. How are y'all doing? I'm Dave the Watchman with NerdBacon.com. Who's this to my right?
I'm Jeff Roth. I'm deep into Elder Scrolls Blades right now.
Oh, put Elder Scrolls Blades down just for a second, because we got a little bit of Ubisoft to talk about, folks.
I just finished my quest.
Well, so what? All right, so yeah, today's Ubisoft. Yesterday we had Microsoft, and we had Bethesda, and we also had Devolver Digital, and that show there, which was something special.
Is it still going?
It might be, actually. I'm going to turn this up here. I'll give it some more volume in just a little bit. But yeah, here we are, Ubisoft. We already know that we're going to see Watch Dogs 3 in just a little bit. Watch Dogs Legion, that's going to be set in London, and the hook on that apparently is you're going to be able to take control of any NPC character throughout the game. Now,
that's exciting.
This is a weird little thing, but the first thing that I thought of when I saw the name Watch Dogs Legion and when I heard about the gameplay hook and everything, I was like, oh, that's very much like the story, like one of these stories in the Bible where like Jesus arrives in this place, he arrives in this town, and he's confronted by this dude who's like possessed by demons. And that's where you get the whole "I am Legion, we are many."
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the first thing that I thought of when
we are Legion.
Exactly. When I learned about the whole Watch Dogs Legion thing and how you're possessing NPC characters, you can possess any NPC character. But I don't know. What are your thoughts about Watch Dogs Legion? Did you play the first two Watch Dogs games?
I sure did. The best thing about the first game was the soundtrack, but the second one actually was a lot better. I think they're both really good games. I think the first one was kind of overhyped, but
yeah,
the second one really I thought was damn good, and I'm looking forward to what they can do now, especially in a place like London, which I love. I have a thing for London, and I love games set in London, so I think this is really cool.
Yeah, London seems like a great setting. We talked about this on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, but London seems like a great setting for something like Watch Dogs, which is about kind of this Orwellian control grid and how we're all being watched by, a technocratic, like a technocratic overbearing government or something like that. So London's been kind of at the forefront of developing that technology in the real world, so it seems only natural that London would be taking front and center here. What is this game that we're looking at?
This is Brawlhalla. This game's been available for it's free to play. It's been available on everything. It's on literally everything. I think maybe did Ubisoft buy this company?
Maybe.
But I love this game a whole lot.
So what about this? What's different about this game as opposed to something like Smash?
It's definitely in the same vein as Smash. I think there's not as many items. Basically, have the bomb and then those little swords in the ground. There is how you get your unique weaponry. Every character has their own unique two weapons, one ranged and one melee. That's how the little spike bombs there. But so not as many moves. It's kind of more of a simplified Smash.
Yeah,
a little less chaotic than Smash games can tend to be. I feel.
It kind of looks cooler than Smash, actually.
This game is a lot of fun. I do like this game a whole lot. Also, it's free to play.
Yeah, free to play is pretty important. I'm excited. You never know what is going to be at a Ubisoft conference. You know there's going to be a Just Dance game, but other than that, you don't really know what.
Ubisoft has had a pretty good string of good shows as of late. And I think we're set up for a good Ubisoft show here because we're going to see the return of Splinter Cell.
Our fingers are crossed. I mean, the stars feel like they're aligned for a new Splinter Cell game.
I think Splinter Cell is how you either open the show or close the show. Of course, we're going to see more about Breakpoint, the new Ghost Recon game. Of course, we'll see Watch Dogs.
Yeah, it'll play a huge part in it. No Assassin's Creed this year.
Well, it's the off year with Watch Dogs happening. Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs are on the off cycle.
Yeah,
So
there were rumors that we were going to see a little bit about Watch Dogs, or not Watch Dogs, but about the new Assassin's Creed. Ragnarok, I think, is what it's being dubbed right now. We know it's going to be set in like a Viking Norse setting.
that excites me.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to see that at E3.
We'll see Division 2 stuff. Probably
New
probably
Division
a
2
roadmap
stuff.
for new stuff there.
Probably new Rainbow Six Siege
Yeah,
stuff.
because the new Operator's coming here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And hopefully some Beyond Good and Evil 2 stuff. Some more info on that. It's kind of been...
I know they had like a separate Beyond Good and Evil stream last week, so I kind of doubt that we're going to see anything on that.
Well,
I doubt that...
they've been going into that creators stuff pretty hard.
Yeah.
I forget what fancy they have for it, but I don't know. This should be a good show.
What are your hopes and dreams for a new Splinter Cell game? Because obviously our hopes and dreams are we're going to see Splinter Cell.
Have it be Michael Ironside. But I mean, once Splinter Cell went into the more action, less stealth realm is when I really got on board with it. That first trilogy was kind of hard for me just because. But at the time they came out, I was just not in the mood for stealth games.
Sure.
I'm still not really in the mood for stealth games. I like being able to shoot my way out of stuff. So hopefully it's a little more action.
You can shoot your way out of it. It's just not recommended.
Right. I want it to be recommended. And they made that switch basically when they went on the next generation of console. When they went to like Xbox 360, PS3 with like Double Agent and like Blacklist and. What else was there? There's about 2 or 3 more of them that I forget right now, but they were all quite good. But I want Michael Ironside back. For more Brawlhalla, you can play this game on everything right now, and it's free.
It's really kind of remarkable that this game isn't more heavily marketed.
They have pretty good sized esports events for this and big tournaments around this stuff. I know they recently had a Hellboy crossover. With some specialized modes, but Division 2 is such a good game.
Pause this stream just for a second here.
Say we're behind on one or ahead on another one.
Yeah.
Division 2 was a great game, and they just added the raids, and again I need to actually get a group of people and some time to play the raid. I think the raid, they said it could take about 15 to 20 hours to do a raid.
That's crazy.
So.
That's absolutely crazy.
Which is kind of what Destiny 2 was for their raids. You needed some time.
I'm just hoping... I don't know, there's something about... Splinter Cell was always a cool series, but I don't know, it just didn't compare to Metal Gear to me for whatever reason.
Sure.
It just felt like a cheaper Metal Gear. And maybe that was just me being kind of a snob at the time. It also could be that Ubisoft was still... relatively new. I think they had just formed after buying like a couple of companies, and they formed from Infogrames.
Right.
Back in the early 2000s. So they were still they definitely weren't the Ubisoft that we see now.
Sure.
So I'm really excited to see what today's Ubisoft can do with Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like an open world Splinter Cell? I mean, Ubisoft does open world pretty darn well. It's getting kind of formula, but hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
I'm just hoping that's not, comparable to something to its... This is pretty good. I hope it's just not another thing like Ghost Recon or Division. Like, we already have 2 of those third-person action-adventure shooter-type games, so hopefully Splinter Cell isn't just like that, and play just like that, but... It kind of has to be a third-person action game. But.
Right, it has to be a third-person action game. I think it'd be kind of cool if you had a little bit of openness as far as what missions you tackled next. Because Splinter Cell was pretty linear as far as mission progression. Star Fox 2 kind of had something like that. And it was never released, but they had a thing where it was like you had threats that were constantly coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And then you had to choose like which threats you go tackle. So it'd be really cool if Splinter Cell did something like that.
Yeah, Star Fox 2 eventually came out on the SNES Classic, and Yeah, it was kind of like it was almost like a roguelike in a weird way. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah. I could see them doing something with that with Splinter Cell. So it's like you do a mission, and that mission affects what else is happening, and like what other threats are happening in the world. So you have to like figure out how to prioritize that threat matrix and choose which mission you tackle first, and in which order.
Right.
But like things that you do in missions could impact what happens later on. So it gives you kind of like this infinite way that the game could go. Hey, what's up, Ruts? How you doing?
Hi, Rots.
The good shite is time. It's time.
Better get Daddy some gameplay.
Get Daddy some gameplay.
That was a good little drop there. They're coloring rabbits there at the booth, and they're coloring it as Luigi. So it kind of ties into what Nintendo presence is there this year, because Nintendo and Ubi are becoming best of buds.
They're coming very close. So yeah, that's one thing that I've been. Well, it's one thing that I predicted, but hey, my predictions have been pretty bad this year so far. So yeah, one thing that I predicted was that we were going to see another Nintendo and Ubisoft crossover, and there were some other people. I saw like the Easy Allies folks, and I think maybe the Kind of Funny folks predicted the same thing. Well, look at that. We're using some Vizio over here.
This whole idea of story creator in Assassin's Creed, it seems kind of cool. Like, you can create your own little side quest in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's with character and dialogue. That seems really cool.
I need to get Lauren to boot up that game. I had her download it on her PC because she's got a little bit of a better graphics card than I do on mine. You can see how that runs on her PC.
Yeah, I've got it on the Xbox, and I should really. I installed it and I've got to push A on it. I ended up getting Assassin's Creed Origins through Humble Bundle a couple months ago for free, so I meant to keep me in and get back into that on the PC.
Toot that horn, wise geriatric, you know it. I don't have much of a horn to toot today. Whew.
No, that's really cool that you can now free to all players.
Oh, there you go.
Story creator mode. Yeah, we're just in the pre-show for the next 10 or so minutes.
Yeah.
You know, let's save some money. I mean, I know that this year you're getting married here in a couple months.
You know it.
But next year, what if we make the attempt to go to E3 as press?
Yeah, I would definitely be open to it.
Start the new decade off right.
I would definitely be open to it. I also want to go to EVO again next year. I want to make my return to EVO. And I kind of want to go to another fighting game tournament, either Combo Breaker or
CEO.
Or CEO, yeah.
Okay, so how can we access that?
I have heard that CEO is actually really an awesome tournament. It's really fun to go to.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have this year. We're gonna have an actual live wrestling match with Jabali and Michael Nakazawa.
Yeah.
So there's a whole crossover with AEW. So they're gonna have Kenny and the Bucks and Cody. I think will be there. So it's getting bigger and bigger and more wrestling focused for people like us.
I definitely want to go to more events. The problem is paying for it.
Problem is money. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly if you're doing it on your own dime.
Right.
So
we gotta save and pick and choose.
Or we gotta get somebody to sponsor. Yeah, hire us and sponsor us.
Yeah, we can sponsor.
If you want some shots, we'll do it.
We would love to get sponsored by Blue Chew because they're the kind of the big wrestling. It's like it's the sex pill. But they sponsor a lot of stuff in wrestling. So it's like, hey, Blue Chew, float some money here?
Yeah, Blue Chew floats the money. I will run the camera. This guy will do the interviews. So it's all good.
Games Done Quick appearance? Sure. I mean,
yeah,
that's definitely an option. I love watching those streams. I don't know if I want to actually sit there and watch them because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. All these, tool assisted and all these hacks and stuff. But I love watching the streams.
On Games Done Quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
I don't know. I kind of want to go to an event that has like a bunch of booths and places we can do interviews and play games that aren't out yet and stuff like that. So I don't know if Games Done Quick has those there, but I kind of want to go to E3 and PAX and Evo again and CEO, maybe even GDC.
Yeah, I would love to do all of that.
I want to visit California. So Ruts, if you want to go and put us up in a like a B&B or something.
We're gonna go into Sparta, and it's gonna be a tour about education. So when we get there, there's actually.
I know I'm trying to go to TwitchCon this year, but again, it's gonna involve members of Jeff Roth Club helping me out,
Yeah.
especially when Jeff is unemployed at the moment. So that's happening in like October, November, I think, in San Diego.
Oh, wow.
We'll see.
6 minutes until showtime. How many minutes are going to be spent on Just Dance?
Too many.
So do you think we see another Nintendo collaboration this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think it's a new game, or do you think it's something like Rabbids 2?
I think it'd be some sort of like. I mean, ideally, I would think it's some sort of like Mario Party style thing, with Mario Party plus Rabbids.
Yeah.
You got Tech covered out here. He just finished preparing his press application for CES next year.
Nice.
You and your press passes. Float us some passes and some money. Give us all the money. Go find some sponsors. Ruts, you're in charge of finding us some sponsors.
I think Ruts is finding Ruts some sponsors.
Okay, well then, give them our name. If you have sponsors, give them our name.
I'm gonna say 10. I feel like Spartans.
I need to play this game.
At 10.
I need to play Origin or Odyssey, whatever the hell it is. Larger house in the capital when I'm back from Prague. That's right, I'm going to be in Prague for a couple months.
All right, I'll go with 30 this time. We'll say I feel like that.
That's in the Czech Republic, isn't it?
I am the
It is.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
What do they speak? Is
Czech.
So,
Speak Slovakian?
This looks
Yeah.
amazing. Tell us how.
I don't think is Czech a language.
It is.
I thought it was Slovakian.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey owners for free and also as a standalone format.
So that's kind of cool. They've got this educational mode to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish that they would kind of go back and retrofit all of the Assassin's Creed games with that.
They had that too if you had like an Echo, an Amazon Echo. You can actually have like the tour guide sync up with your game to kind of talk to you and give you like a historic background on where you are,
Oh, that'd be
which was pretty cool.
That is sweet.
I forget what the skill is called, but I knew that was the thing they were showing off.
Now, for those of us who are just joining the live stream, the conference is going to start really soon.
Oh, Alexios.
Before we wrap it up and jump
That's what
into
it was
Okay.
called.
we have one more
And then that
amazing
skill would
round
sync up to your game
for you. Now, these are
and
the
say, "Oh,
best
you're
gifts that
in
we received from you, the community.
Sparta
So
or
hold
whatever."
on to your beards, mud flaps,
Speaking of
gloves,
Alexia or Alexa, kind of going back to last night, they didn't really do a kind of a joke at the Bethesda conference last night.
Yeah. I guess they really are in a spot where they need to maybe not,
Right.
God, this game's been installed on my PC for quite some time, and I keep meaning to play it.
Do they still have it for free if on Uplay?
I don't know.
Should double check that. Steve, it was decent.
Yeah.
I remember playing the beta of this and just
Right.
lives. I my impression at the time was, this is really interesting. I don't think it's gonna do well this holiday because there's way too much other
Sure.
stuff coming out. But and I was
For
right on
Honor's
that.
still really, really good,
I need to pick that up.
and the community is still pretty good for it.
This was really fun.
Yeah, and I think I told you that was the best Star Wars day so May 4th came around. And in this game, once you would like start aiming at them, your weapons would turn to lightsabers.
Oh, that's
Which
awesome.
was pretty neat. Oh, the gassy Mexican, I know him.
Oh, I got shoveled.
I've not touched that Far Cry New Dawn. I haven't played Far Cry game in quite some time.
I've never played a Far Cry game.
I played some 4. I think I played 5. I played 3, 4, and 5. I did not play Primal, but Trials Rising is a great game. I love the Trials games.
Why don't you drill a hole in the wall, Ruts?
It's right here. It's in
Gotta
our,
knock a hole through, let the air in.
in our neck of the wood. It's a beautiful day.
It's gorgeous.
I got the windows open.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna turn the volume up on this guy.
And didn't get a chicken. Oh, that's awesome.
All right, Ruts, let me know if the volume is good on the stream and let us know if our
I think they had to invent an ESRB rating descriptor for chicken-related acts for that last one.
That was mean. I felt so
Put a
bad.
sticky grenade on the
very
chicken
good.
I just thought
and
it was
kick the
funny.
chicken.
I don't know.
Got to.
This has been
That's
such a
pretty
great
good.
show. You got from the WoW
We
moments.
gotta
to
figure
all
all
the
these
creators
rabbits
around
here
I
that
mean,
there'll be some sort of rabbit-style game or
Definitely go check that
rabbit
out after
influence.
Fortnite
Score yourself a controller.
Yes, of course.
Volume is
1,000%.
balanced and
It's just the
solid.
energy that's
Nice.
been here today.
That's
I
never
want to
like
thank
to hear.
everybody who's been here on site, who's watching on the stream, the star
That's never
players that
gonna
are
lie.
hanging around. It's just been an amazing day.
And of course, we've got a lot
All
more
right.
to come after. the
Volume
conference
is
starting at about
balanced
2
and solid
p.m.
on our
We're gonna have
end.
a celebrity
We are
showdown.
ready.
Team
That is some
T-Pain.
kart
Team
riding
Lil
right there.
Yachty
That is
in
real
Rainbow
kart
Six
racing.
Siege. Facing off, you're not going to want to miss it, folks. There's going to be a ton of streamers along for the ride as well. It's going to be a good match.
All right,
I
any
really
last
can't
minute
choose who I want to
predictions
win.
or hopes
T-Pain,
and dreams
Lil
there,
Yachty.
Jeff Roth?
Let's just enjoy the show and see the resurgence of Splinter Cell.
Team neutral. That
I got to
was
admit,
sure.
I nearly
Both
fell
of them.
asleep last year during
Like I
Ubisoft's
speak.
conference. I don't know why.
And folks, that's it for us
We'll
on
see
the
who's
pre-show.
look at the camera. We'll
We
see
hope
who
you
is
enjoyed
actually
being
hosting
here
this year
half as
because
much as we enjoyed
may not
hosting
be
it.
Ice Tyler,
And
but
from Far Cry to Assassin's Creed to Trials to Brawl,
Gameplay.
we got to see
That's
so
our hope
many
and dreams.
Cool games,
Show me actual
so many
gameplay.
cool
Yeah, I
stuff.
know, right? We
saw
haven't seen much
screen printing,
gameplay
we
at
what's
saw
that
E3.
chair?
makeup,
That
we
swinging,
saw
that
rabbit
swinging
figures.
bamboo
Shout out
chair
to
back there.
Steve.
And we're getting
Yes.
Quest Builder. A Quest
Can't
Builder
forget
is
Steve.
cool
Shopping
as hell.
carts, sick
Yes.
puppies.
Oh, God.
That
So
Supermarket
many good
Shriek
options,
game
so many good
that was announced
Instant
at
Friday.
Microsoft
Yeah.
show, it's out now.
So
Oh,
on
okay.
behalf of all
It's on
of
Game
us
Pass.
at the pre-show, thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna head into the Orpheum Theater.
Maybe I'll
And
check
for
that out.
everyone at Ubisoft, we hope you
I
enjoy.
don't know why these earphones like.
RPM.
Uh-oh.
Good, I
We
want
got the orchestra
It's,
ready.
it's Just Dance orchestral version. Just Dance Mozart.
Bear? Oh, the Assassin's Creed Symphony.
They've been having a tour recently, I think.
Are we actually going to see a
Are
new
we gonna
Assassin's
see a new
Creed?
Assassin's Creed game?
Yeah.
Take your time. The world is watching.
I might shut those windows real quick.
What a great franchise, minus Unity and most of 3. But what a great franchise.
Yeah, every series has to have kind of a dud.
Sure. Except Tekken. I mean, Tekken's pretty much flawless. I love
4
Syndicate.
was kind of a dud.
I love Syndicate.
Syndicate was
so
very good.
much. It might be my favorite one. The multiplayer stuff in the game, in Brotherhood, I played the most of.
Yeah.
Black Flag. Black Flag was terrific. But the PvP multiplayer was fantastic. And even the co-op stuff in Black Flag was fantastic too. I kind of miss multiplayer in Assassin's Creed.
Its graphics look incredible. That must be from the remastered version.
Or just a CGI cutscene. Oh.
Yeah.
Did that come out already?
I believe so.
That 3 remaster? I am Connor! many people's favorite is Black Flag.
Shut that window while they're mowing outside.
Look at his sweet emote that he used right there. It's my face. I think people love Black Flag because the ship combat was so good as well, but it was just a well-told story.
I was thinking we'd have to pick Monday to mow outside.
Monday! Origin was fun. It was a nice change of pace of the series. I know Larinchka played every Assassin's Creed game.
Oh yeah.
And she was kind of iffy on Origin.
Yeah, she was kind of iffy on Origin. I'm not sure why.
Runs thinks the AC series needs a dose of Keanu Reeves. What, Assassin's Creed Matrix? Breathe! There you go. Smoke on the water!
So this is definitely a marked improvement over Just Dance. intros.
Yeah. That's cool. They're showing the heroes from the protagonists from each game. God, this franchise is going on forever. The death metal version, probably on the Amazon Prime Music. Yeah, see, there's a worldwide tour. Worldwide! Go on YouTube, there's an Assassin's Creed metal version, go find it. Get down the horns.
What you just saw was only a glimpse of the Assassin's Creed Symphony Tour starting on June 29th. Imagine an 80-piece live orchestra and choir playing the iconic themes from Assassin's Creed while you relive some of the most memorable moments from over a decade of Assassin's Creed in an immersive experience.
There's so much time at
Check out
GameSpot.
acsymphony.com to learn more.
I mean, excellent music, great performances, goosebumps. If you like those things, I think those shows are going to be for you. But, of course, there's one show that we all came here to see, the Ubisoft E3 conference, and it's just about to start here from the Orpheum Theater.
It hasn't
in Los
started?
And it's
Angeles.
just-
Now
yes.
the house is packed. And to give you folks at home an idea of what that feels like, can I please hear the balcony people make some noise?
Don't say make some noise. I get violently ill when someone says make some noise now.
Now, if you please, I'd like to do the same for the people sitting on the ground floor.
That guy's not having it.
Nope.
That guy was not having it. What do you mean?
Doctor said I can't make more noise.
Look at his camera.
Here, folks, we hope you're feeling the same way there. From everyone at Ubisoft all around the world,
Should I make some
please
noise?
enjoy the show.
Did he just wink at me?
Probably. I think he likes you.
Don't wink at me, dude.
I mean, he likes
Dude,
you.
don't wink at me.
He likes you.
I don't care. Don't wink at me.
Rainbow Seas. Those are all clues. Ted Dillinger! Oh. Those are all clues on the games you're going to be seeing later on today. That's it. Go home.
Yep, that was it.
That's all of them. Sorry, Sean Spears. I gotta remember this is proper.
I know, right? You gotta get used to that.
This is Watch Dogs.
London. Greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. The government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing
No censoring
power.
here.
Yeah.
Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power grab.
Right.
It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I
Shut
have
your
no
gob.
eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Looking forward to the downgrade on this.
Yeah.
Notice the drone delivering a package that just flew over.
It's Amazon
Yeah.
now. You know. Ruts has zero interest in
Bloody
Watch
drones
Dogs.
are everywhere, kicking our fucking teeth in lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant, never would have thought of that.
Yeah, this is proper alpha gameplay. So
Right, easy.
I kind of hate this character already.
looks like you can play as somebody else.
Yeah.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one
A
away.
shit kicker.
Kind of want to play Watch Dogs 2 just to check it out.
It's a good game. It's a really good game. May die randomly. What?
Albion presence in London.
Okay.
It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Get the fuck over here. Me? I ain't done nothing. Come on, you shifty prick, hurry up.
Well now,
Drone damage, drone
Jimmy
health.
Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Oh, also has knee to balls.
now we find our drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked.
Whoa.
I'm dead set, get out of here!
Riot drone! Keep your hands visible.
Best not to escalate if you don't. Oh, just ignore me.
Prepare to be detained.
Pretty good.
Surrender, I dare you. I dare you.
Not today.
Whoa!
What?
That was pretty sick. I put on my invisible cloak.
Yeah, really. Oh, I see. It's Watch Dogs Harry Potter.
Converging on your position.
Yeah, I know, Ruts. It is gameplay. It's first of E3.
When were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Yeah, this definitely is a visual departure from 2. 2 is very colorful in San Francisco and all that.
Yeah, 2 was supposed to be a little bit more lighthearted, apparently.
And it was.
This is already much more gritty. Did he just get shot in the balls?
Fuck. We lost Ian. He's gone.
Looks like his taint got blown off.
Permadeath. Whoa!
Wow.
Huh. That's
Lovely evening, isn't it?
that's kinda cool.
Okay, now you got me.
Bloody
Yeah.
machines.
Get used to it. In the long march of progress, everything dies eventually.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
Now, there's my Helen. Speaking of death, you'll never guess what just happened to Ian.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little respect.
Then let's finish what he started. He was working on a new recruit, a drone expert.
That's promising. What do we know about him?
Albion scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed. I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately,
Yep,
his records
Ruts
are
says
locked up
my
under the
interest is
compression
peaked.
That's a
settings.
cool
Are
mechanic.
they now?
But this case should be handled by the Met.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling.
Time to fuck shit up. A cyber face hugger. That's terrifying.
Time to go. They'll be on to me.
It's a-
Sleep tight. Yeah.
All right. This is day 1.
She's waiting for the bus.
Indicate that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
Let's get someone over there, Bagley. Chop, chop.
Ready for some action, Naomi?
Always. But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
Terrifyingly
According to the
amazing.
Scotland Yard
Yep,
records,
Ruts,
Jimmy's
you're right.
sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumored to
Wasn't
run
that
all
the
sorts of
premise of the
illicit
first
goods out
game?
the
Is that you
old
could kind of
stables,
control
some with
whoever you
fingers
wanted
and toes.
to, and the whole world was kind of linked up to each other, and that's kind of the premise of the first one that never actually came to fruition.
You were playing as one character,
Right.
but you could see information on everyone. So
Kellys have this place
they're
on
still
full
demonstrating
lockdown.
that in this one. But yeah, this
Aiden-
whole thing
Aiden
where you
Pierce?
take
An idea.
control of different characters is completely new.
Yeah. Well, remember not the premise, the promise of the first game when they first showed it off.
We need to get this shit back into fucking swings. And be careful.
This looks like a living, breathing world, and it's really neat.
Now, Naomi, we've already lost one operative, so try not to get killed, or we'll be in the red for the day.
Copy that.
I wonder how you get more recruits. Do you just hack them?
I don't know. That's probably what they're going to show us by the end of this demo, is how they get this drone expert.
Join our ranks.
This better be a joke or I'm snapping.
Scorpion Death Drop. Oh. That's what face hugger.
Huh.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I could have used 10 more minutes.
I'm still not clear exactly who you're fighting.
The Kellys are moving loads of weapons out of here. And not your
So I
typical
thought the whole
back alley
premise of the
shanks.
Watch Dogs series was about, like,
Stables.
the
It's
overreach
human
of
trafficking.
technology constantly watching
Found
us and
Jimmy.
how
Oh, yeah, I
turning
assume
that
just
against the overseers.
Mega corporations.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
And face hugging.
Yeah. Suplex him! Lucha moves. Big Brother 1984 S.
Yeah, I do actually.
Orwellian future.
Yeah, because I'm not really clear on what the objective is. Are you fighting the underworld? Are you fighting the government? Like, what are you doing?
I think it's the government. Sometimes rival hackers.
On
I
your
think.
feet, mate.
Well, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ. Someone beat these dead sick pricks. Back up. I need back up.
You're an alpha. Oh, this game comes out this year. But hell, I've been around all conference realms.
How's this? It's either out this year or it's not.
Yeah, there we go. It might be this year. It might not be.
Yeah. It's either this year or Splinter Cell this year.
I mean, Ghost Recon's this year.
That's true. Ah, there's London. There's Big Ben.
Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for
an
helping
easy
me,
allies bet.
but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think. And that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Put this in your mouth.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
I wonder if that dialogue changes.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
He was there for a long
Welcome to
time.
DedSec, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay,
There you go.
So,
Where do I
Interesting.
go to meet the rest of the crew?
You don't need to go anywhere.
So it's
Look
not
around
necessarily.
you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Well, yeah, I guess it would
Wow.
Welcome to the Resistance.
I like this a whole lot.
be. Yeah, it's intriguing.
Hence why it's called Legion. Yeah, that's super
Yeah.
cool.
What an interesting premise.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it said fuck, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Guess I'm going to make you all wait so long. I should really knock it out of the park, huh? I'm Clint Hawking. I'm the creative director of Watch Dogs Legion. And for the past few years, the team and I have had the privilege to work on a game and an innovation that we are very proud of. Watch Dogs Legion is set in London, one of the greatest cities in the world, and it's had a massive influence on all of our culture for centuries. Today, with Brexit, London's at a turning point. It's hard to predict what the future holds for London, for the UK, or for the world. But history has proven time and again that where London goes, all of us go together. In our near future, London is facing her downfall. The UK has become a surveillance state, and freedom has been replaced with fear. Armed drones patrol the streets, deportation squads rip people from their homes, and Granddad is using crypto to buy a new kidney on the black market. But Londoners never surrender. Their resilience and determination is an inspiration to us all, and they are the heroes of our game. All of them. In Watch Dogs Legion, your mission is to build a popular resistance to fight back against the emergence of an authoritarian regime. This means you don't just play as one hero, but many. And in Watch Dogs Legion, you can recruit and play as anyone.
All right, one guy in the crowd.
In our game, every Londoner is fully simulated with a persistent life and relationships, and anyone from the entire population can be recruited into your team. Find them, profile them, hack into their lives, play their origin mission, and win them over to your cause. The heroes you recruit are all unique characters with different backstories and personalities, fully voiced and animated, and they are the stars of your story. Every cinematic in the game will change depending on whether you're playing a former MI5 action hero, a 70-year-old granny you saw feeding pigeons in the park, or anyone in between. However you want to play, whoever you want to be, Watch Dogs Legion lets you be that. You want to make a team of classic British spies? No problem. You want to be a crew of street-savvy kids from the council block? Do it. You want to go hipster, body mod, Afro-punk, gangsta? Awesome.
Well, if they're going hipster, there's not going to be much combat.
Yeah. These ladies fucking invented hacking! Play as Anyone is the innovation that transforms a story about freeing London and the world from the grip of tyranny into a game about the heroes that live in each of us. Because being a hero isn't just a job for someone else anymore. It's a job for everyone. So on behalf of the Watch Dogs Legion's team here and around the world, I hope to see you on the booth. Thank you for your time, and welcome to the Resistance.
No release date.
Yeah.
Unless it's here at the end.
Ah, London. Had a good run there for a while. Now it's all riots, bombings, and people thrown in cages like animals. Oh, and who could forget the killer robots everywhere? So yeah, it's all gone a bit shit. It's up to us to take our city back. Thing is, we can't do it alone. We need to recruit a resistance. I know what you're thinking. Where do we start? Open your eyes and take a look around. Look here. Look at him. No, not him. Him. Former MI5.
Duty never ends.
He can get anywhere and erase anyone. See her?
Let's kick those bastards out of London.
She got kicked out of Oxbridge Robotics School for teaching him to reproduce. And that fella over there? Proper bellend. Come on, come at me. He'll crack your skull just for looking at him funny.
Superman punch, that's it.
How come they don't have any nice people?
This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not old, she's experienced. Like I said, you can recruit anyone, and I mean bloody anyone. Him, her, everyone is a secret weapon. Find them, recruit them, build the resistance. Let's unfuck this world.
That is super cool.
March 6th, 2020. Still a chance for Splinter Cell this year, then.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, well...
Oh, on Stadia.
Oh yeah, Ubisoft's way on Stadia, so I would assume all these would be on Stadia.
Very interesting. Yes!
Hello.
Wonderful.
My name is Rob McElhenney, and for the past 14
What's
years,
up, Mac?
I've been making a television show called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Thank you. But I am here today because I love games.
14 years
And I wanted to
already?
express
That's
that love in the
insane.
only way
Still-
that I know
is it
how,
still in the air?
save
I think so.
for playing them, and that is to make a TV show about them. More importantly, the people who create those games and the people who play them. So last year, I called the funniest people that I knew, Charlie Day, Megan Gans, and David Hornsby, all executive producers on Sunny, and we started talking. We realized very early on that if we were going to do this, we wanted to do it right and to be as authentic as possible, because, as you all know, nobody smells bullshit like this particular community. So we did the right thing. We partnered with Ubisoft, and away we went. It has been an incredible
Yep.
experience working with one of the biggest and best game developers in the world to inspire us, because our show
Ubisoft.
takes place in the fictional studio that created the biggest MMORPG in the world, Mythic Quest. And we meet them on the cusp of releasing their biggest expansion yet, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. The show follows the team of devs as they navigate the challenges of running their game while dealing with the difficulties of modern office life. These people are truly stuck together, yet they grind it out day after day for the love of the game. And at the head of that team is my character, creative director, Ian Grimm. Like, like most creative directors, he's gifted, driven, and tirelessly dedicated to his game. And like most of the creative directors that I've met, he has an ego the size of a city bus. I'm gonna get my ass kicked backstage because there's a lot of creative directors here. Joking aside, it is clear that those creative directors and the
wonderful.
thousands
Yeah.
of people who work on these games put everything that they can into them. They recognize that they have a tremendous opportunity and responsibility, that they must do everything in their power to ensure that the games are nothing short of the best that they can make, because that is what the community, you, deserve. I promise you that in making this show, we took the same approach. So without further ado, here is a brief look into our upcoming TV series for Apple TV+, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet.
What is Mythic Quest?
Interesting.
Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted, MQ was hailed as a masterpiece. Now played in 20 different
I know if
countries on
Buffalo's
6
watching, he's like,
continents, it's
Apple
the
TV,
biggest
huh?
massive multiplayer role-playing game of all time. And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet. And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar, and yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. What is this?
It's a commercial for the game.
It's a commercial for you.
It's still going.
Shh. Oh my god. This is insane.
It's,
I think it's
From Community.
brilliant.
No, it's... it's, Rickety Cricket.
Oh, I was talking about the guy from Community.
Oh, no.
Interesting. Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, that's got a lot of potential. Apple's spending a lot of money, apparently, on original content.
Hey there, my name is Parker and Taro Mackay,
Celebrity
esportscaster
Showdown
for Rainbow
for
Six
Rainbow
Siege.
Six.
There's so
They're doing
many
a
exciting
Twitch
things to
Rivals thing
come
after this.
in Year 4. In-game events, map reworks, playlist updates, a roster of 52 unique operators, and of course, a thriving esports scene. Starting tomorrow, you'll be able to enjoy our 13th season, Operation Phantom Sight. This major content update brings 2 new operators to Team Rainbow, Nook and Warden. After this show, be sure to stick around for an intense celebrity match starring
They must
T-Pain,
have multiple seasons.
Liliana,
Yeah, it
and
hasn't been
some
out that
of your
long.
favorite Twitch streamers for the Twitch Rivals Celebrity Show Match. But right now, here's a glimpse of the new season in action. Thank you, everyone.
Wow.
Have a great
I will,
Top tier celebrities. I've never heard of
I
them.
will not watch this.
You will not watch this.
No. I love this game. This game's fantastic. And still thriving to this day. It's insane.
You know what? This is a great moment for me to get a roll is.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. I mean, I suck at this game a whole lot, but I do enjoy playing it. I wish there's more stuff with terrorist hunt, honestly. Whoa! It's a freaking flamethrower. Oh right, it's a new operator. Looks like your dad cosplaying as James Bond. This operator just came out?
I'm back. I forgot I don't have any roll is. I had to settle for a Tums.
There you go. This Conrad making that sick, huh?
No. Somebody had leftover tacos for lunch,
yeah,
so.
sure.
Somebody's not as young as he used to be. He can't down a bunch of tacos without heartburn.
Clutch Royale.
If you're not clutching your Royale, then you're just a douche.
That's tomorrow. Okay, so the new season is tomorrow.
New season.
And I
is
know
tomorrow.
this episode is free to everybody. So if you have this game, that's first tomorrow.
Oh, looks like some
Brawlhalla is a great game.
Brawlhalla.
This is a great game.
Again? Yeah, that's what you get when you take on the Brawlhalla Master.
These things are whack. 1v1 me, bro. For real.
Yeah, I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah, I choose me.
They put Adventure Time into this. Interesting.
What's Adventure Time?
It was a long-running cartoon on Cartoon Network. I know it has since ended.
Guys from the game.
What time is it?
Adventure time! Love that bacon hammer.
All I do is win.
Oh, all right. Notice we're like 30 minutes into this thing, and we have not seen any Just Dance yet. How does that happen in this day and age?
This place has everything.
There's definitely an audience for Adventure Time stuff.
Somebody ordered a combo.
Oh, teammates win. New stage.
25 million players!
Dude, that's almost 25.5 million.
Oh, snap. Look out!
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Bralawa?
It's this game is great and it's free.
Oh. Hey, welcome to Brawlhalla.
This game
Available
is...
today.
Nice.
Which time stuff is today? Available on everything.
Oh, why do I have to
On everything. Just plug into the other audio feed.
Yeah, while I fix this.
There's some breakpoints and Ghost Recon.
The only test of a man's worth is battle. When those rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn if you're hungry enough to take that victory. And we're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood.
Now?
But then there is what the world needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those
John
bad
Berthal
intentions in your mind,
remember
this.
seasons of Walking Dead, and
you
then
are the few
was an
with the
awesome
courage
Punisher, and now doing this stuff.
Make history. You had the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger.
Why does it keep telling me to sign into my web browser when I just signed in?
I stopped watching Walking Dead after a couple seasons just because it was just like, lost interest in me. But great point. I am very interested in.
What's
the
going
puppy.
on, everybody?
Where's your puppy? It's John
Hey, I'm
Berthal.
John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Hey, Bam Bam. Good boy.
It's a real honor to be here with you guys today. Thank you. I love you too. Right on. This is awesome. This has been really great and exciting, and I'm really honored to be here. I'm enormously proud to be part of the development of this game. It was a pleasure to work with the Ubisoft team. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong, tough men over the years. I've played a deputy fighting zombies, special.
Here comes the wooing.
Special Forces soldier who lost everything.
Punisher.
And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility and his own moral code. He knows how things should be run. He loves his brothers, his fellow soldiers, but he is willing to do whatever it takes to complete his mission and take control of Aroa.
Close the app or reopen
There
it.
is no briefing. There's no backup. You will not face a group of bad guys or a criminal organization. You will face an entire army. My army. The Wolves.
Das Wolves. Yeah. Los squirrels.
We got the numbers, we've got the organization, and remember, we trained alongside you. The weaponry of a fully operational special ops detachment. Trust me, there's an unparalleled arsenal of high-tech weapons in Aroa. So if you think you have what it takes, strap on your boots, and you get ready to take on the wolves. Take on me. See you in Aroa. We'll be waiting.
Me. Let's go, Bam Bam.
Are perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even
All right,
the odds.
now we're back. Why does everything work to make me mad?
I'm excited for this game.
They have an army, but we fight with our brothers and sisters.
So are we going to see any additional gameplay or just another CG trailer?
I don't know.
They are hungry, but we are enraged. We are ghosts.
Elders anger quicker. Yep.
And
we sure do.
Never die.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped with this.
And coming soon for the Nintendo Switch, Ghost Recon Hugging Squad. I sneak up and I hug you.
Hi everyone. Being a community developer on Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint has been an incredible journey for me so far. When we first announced the game, you were very excited. And after discussions with members of our community, I today announce that with our post-launch plan, we will be bringing back our AI teammates for our solo players.
There's Eve.
With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage with you. So I'm pleased to announce a brand new community program that will allow you to express and share your passion. Welcome to Ghost Recon
This is
Delta.
really awkward
Yeah,
presentation
a little
here.
bit.
Sorry, honey. You're just, we gotta go.
From cosplay to streaming, fan art to forum discussions. However you show your love for
How do you
Ghost Recon,
cosplay as Ghost
there is
Recon?
something for you,
You just
in our
kinda like
5
camouflage?
different
I think so.
detachments.
Okay.
With lots of content
I'm
to support
surprised
you,
Sony has
as
not
well as
brought back
direct
SOCOM
discussions
yet.
with our studio.
I really thought that
So
given
head
like
over
the
to our
Battle
Ghost Recon
Royale
Breakpoint
craze
website
that
to
started
find out
last
more.
year, that they'd be like,
here's the
oh
news
yeah,
here.
SOCOM,
Delta
let's do a
Ghosts.
free-to-play version of
Thank you very much,
SOCOM.
everyone.
I remember enjoying. I played a lot of SOCOM 4 on PS3.
Would have been a natural
It was
fit.
good. What? He's just dancing.
Thank you, Laura. Hello, everyone.
Who are you? Thank
The
you,
Ghost Recon
Button
team has
Third.
always taken great pride
Noradin Abud.
from your passion for our games. And that passion is what pushes us to deliver
You know,
the
I have
best
not
Spec
played a
Ops
Ghost
experience
Recon
out
game
there.
yet.
Behind enemy lines,
You should.
you will be fighting the most dangerous enemies the Ghosts have ever faced, constantly testing your survival skills. Yes, we can't wait to welcome you in Ghost Recon Breakpoint on October 4th. And 1 month before that, our beta
There you
will
go.
be live
All right.
on September 5th.
Yeah, beta. Woo!
No, this ain't Bethesda. You can't woo that.
Sorry.
Can't woo it.
Sorry. You can register on our website right now for a chance to participate. Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be live for years to come. We've got your back.
So, does that mean that there's no new Ghost Recon for a couple of years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
New content, free updates, and many surprises inspired by our community.
Including the Ghost Recon crossover with Mario.
Yes, yes.
Like
this
hunting
one.
rabbits. Terminator. What's with Terminator this
Terminators
year?
everywhere.
I know
Somebody in the
movie's-
Terminator marketing department was going nuts.
Yes, the new movie's coming out, but come on. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, you know what? Terminator's not going to be Rambo. Rambo's going to be awesome.
Next.
Will you survive your breakpoint?
No.
All right. See you all.
So they
out
just
there.
like flashed
Have a
the
good
Terminator image, but they didn't show any context
Well,
to
I
it.
assume it make like Predator in Breakpoint, where there's a random mission we had to go hunt down the Predator, hunt down Terminator, or something like that. Ooh, a Rainbow Six mobile game? Much to Ubisoft mobile game. There's totally Sam Fisher right there.
Megan, a dauntless and daring agent. She's all in, all out, always.
That's the L Elite pay-per-views. All in, all out, all.
Montaigne, counterterrorism.
Yeah,
and
this
rescue
is kind of an
veteran.
amalgamation
His
of all
best
their different
offense
games,
is his
isn't it?
defense.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Nomad, covert special ops team leader. A ghost on the battlefield. Caveira, highly skilled defending operator. Lightly armed, massively effective. Sam Fisher, elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack.
When chaos strikes,
We use our phones.
rally the specialists.
Pay us money to get
The elite
gems.
squad.
Yeah, this does not look good.
And Tom Clancy got announced. There's at least one of them.
Move along. Here we go.
10 years. 10 years. That's a lot of dancing. We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. It's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them, the players! We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations. That's right. We danced, and they set world records. Do you remember Carrie? Yeah, of course.
We danced, and we brought peace to the Middle East.
Yes, dance is why we exist. And I know we're gonna have much more of these moments because dance is a force. It's transcendent. It unites and it shows us who we are. That's why Just Dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there and get ready for what's next.
I mean, these are always fun to watch, right?
No. No.
They're very talented at what they do. How's that? What they need to do. But I like how the focus is more on the dancers than the actual game. Yes, I will have more Panic! At the Disco, please. Thank you much. remember when the big competition was Just Dance and Dance Central?
No, I don't think I was paying attention to it.
Dance Central was the Kinect game by Harmonix.
Ah.
And this obviously Just Dance with Ubisoft. That's kind of the big competition. Now Dance Central's gone because the Kinect basically failed.
I'm glad we have a remixed Rooster.
Remixed Rooster? The Panda?
Yeah, it started off with like a rooster crow, and then it went into like this electronic.
This is a YouTube video dance.
Still rocking the Wii. That's so crazy. But also,
Wow.
look at that Stadia.
Stadia. When I went to Minnesota for a basketball game, let's say, we did that ending dance on the court. That's how I know that song. For Honor stuff, please, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
So far, it's been a kind of a mundane event. Very much what we expected.
I'm interested in more For Honor stuff. This game rules.
There's an old tale about this village. A samurai came to deliver justice. But darkness clouded her mind. She slaughtered every living soul. And became the spirit of death. Years later, we hunted the samurai in the village. We didn't believe the old tale. Not until a horror game.
A horror game. The thing from Evil Dead.
Spirits hungered for our souls.
It's been alright, this conference. Rut says that he's enjoying it so far.
Run-of-the-mill so far.
Yeah, it's been a little bit too run-of-the-mill. Give me a little bit of a surprise here.
Oh, God.
I don't know, show me that unexpected stuff, like when you showed off Starlink for the first time.
Be wary. Sakura is the spirit of death. And she's brought a curse that will doom
Play the
us
Angry
all.
Broad event on June 27th.
Well, now until June 27th. I like their limited events.
Yeah.
They did a good Assassin's Creed one. Which is pretty damn good.
That looked like a Triforce symbol.
Okay.
Oh, here's a surprise. We might be getting a new IP here, Ruts.
Might be right up Ruts' alley here. He loves them freaky games.
Ruts, do an alley check. Is this up it? Is whatever this is this up your alley? I need an alley check stat.
There he is. We found him.
Huh.
Take him. I'll cover you.
They make a lot of military shooter games, don't they?
Yeah.
Head to the extraction point.
Oh, Rainbow Six Quarantine.
3-player co-op early 20. Actually, so a whole new mode looks like. Huh.
New mode or new game?
Hi,
I'm Biojad, and I'm the lead game designer on
Oh,
the
it's a
next
whole new
Rainbow
game.
Six game. It's called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. I'm part of a new team in Ubisoft Montreal that set out on an exciting new mission. Create a radically redesigned co-op experience built on the foundations of one of the best shooters of this generation. What Siege is to the PvP shooter genre, we to PvE co-op.
Yes! PvE co-op. Put your flag down.
Quarantine will test your tactical skills and survival instincts, holding you and your operators on the razor's edge. It pulls you together as a squad, facing off against an unknown and devastating parasite. You will risk everything every time you step
Ruts,
into
I don't
quarantine.
understand that comment.
I don't either.
Yeah, are you
Stay
saying
tuned
she's
and
really
start
good at
prepping
pooping?
for your
Or-
next deployment. I can't wait to show you more and have a great E3.
Sometime in 2020.
Oh, one of the best, instead of saying the best shooters, it sounds like she said one of the best shitters.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whew.
We're like, wait a minute.
You!
Is that a f***ing hunter?
God, Mom! I'm playing video games!
Aren't you a little bit old to be living with your parents, lady?
No judging. The launch screen will work, doesn't it? This game is fantastic!
What's up? Yeah. All right.
He's got a Steve Austin shirt on? No.
As creative director,
What's up, Eddie?
Red Storm Entertainment, there's no greater reward for me or the team than to see our game come to life and to see our players, our star players, taking tremendous pride.
He's a pro wrestler. He looks like a pro wrestler.
I know, right?
He's got a great build for that.
I was just thinking, like, this guy looks like he should be really skinny, but, like, look at
Now,
his
if you haven't
forearms.
had
He's
the
really
opportunity
thick.
to play the Division 2 yet, we would be thrilled to have you join our very passionate community, because I'm happy to announce that this week only, between June 13th and June 16th, the Division
He's
2
gonna put us in a
will be
chokehold if we don't.
absolutely 100% free for everyone to play.
Neato.
And there's no better time to join us.
His
as
skull
we're
shirt's
about to
made out of
release
kittens. Did you know
the
that?
first of our
Huh.
major content updates for our year one journey. A journey beyond Washington, D.C. to save not just a city, but an entire
Interest
nation.
peaked.
It is. Don't you, man.
All right. All right.
So where are we going beyond Washington?
Thank you. Episode
Virginia.
1, coming in July,
Yeah.
right around the corner. We
thank
deliver
you.
to you new main missions and a brand new game experience. So for the first time, we're taking the fight outside the city, and you'll venture deep into the woodlands to spearhead an attack on a presidential compound as you seek to bring a traitor to justice. The National Zoo is the setting of our next mission, where you and your team will hunt down the surviving outcast leader. And this brings us to our final edition of Episode 1.
They're finally
a
gonna
place
hunt
called
down
Kenley
Obama.
College.
Wow.
And it's home to an entirely new gameplay experience. One that will take exploration, investigation, and logic
Just Dance.
To uncover the fate of a military convoy gone dark. Now, episode 2, coming this fall, we will bring to you the Pentagon. Once an impenetrable fortress, it has fallen to the Black Tusks.
Also, the Oval.
And its secrets are about to be thrown out into the open. You must do everything it takes to secure what lies behind the walls of this last castle. But this won't be the greatest danger you face in episode 2.
On Hillary's server?
I'm very
The Walls
excited
of
to tell
Jericho.
you that our second raid will be coming this fall, bringing back intense 8-player action. Yeah! Watching you tackle the first raid was awesome, and we cannot wait to see what world records you break this time around. Now, this brings us to our third and final episode of Year 1. What if Rebirth was not about bringing the world as we know it back to life, but the opposite? One man holds that power, and humanity itself is at stake. Agents, it's time to engage in a manhunt.
It's the time of the season.
A manhunt for gameplay amidst a sea of CGI trailers.
We had the training. We fought
What?
to
I was
protect
just
the
burning the trash.
But training doesn't prepare you to hunt someone you used to call brother. He has left us no other choice. If we don't stop him, there will be nothing left to save.
Holy shit,
Oh,
what about that?
okay.
Man.
We're going back to Division 1.
I can't wait for that. Okay, one last thing.
We're going back to New York.
As you might know, we have been working on a movie. It will be directed by David Leitch, starring Jessica Chastain and Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, today, I'm proud to announce that we will be making the Division movie with Netflix. More to come on that in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Huh. Okay. I would watch that. Here's some Uplay updates.
Oh, time for you to launch your streaming service.
Yeah. Ustream. Wait.
I'm Brenda Panarese.
Yeah, I agree with you,
I'm
Ruts.
Vice President
Very
of
meh so
Platform
far
and Product
for me.
Management. Ubisoft has been creating worlds for over 30 years. We have the most diverse library of games, and we're about to make it even easier for you to play them.
What do I do with my hands?
For 30 years.
Ubisoft's new
Hug.
subscription service on PC called Uplay Plus.
Of course you do. Of course, everyone has that subscription service now. $15 a month. What do I get out of it?
Available access to new games, including the premium editions with all their additional content. And you can enjoy the depth of our PC catalog
My hands.
that includes over 100 games and growing.
I got a fish this big.
Uplay Plus will be $14.99 a month.
All right, let's do it
If
together
you
with
sign
her.
up today, we'll enable free access for you
Called it.
in September at launch.
Cool.
Let me know if you ready to get dollars. Holla, 'cause we wildin' out. If you want it ready, steady, go.
I'm sorry. I'm sick of these subscription services. Shove it up your ass. Just shove it up your ass already. Next person with the subscription service, I'm not buying any more of your games, alright? Nintendo, if you want to do a subscription service, I'm not buying any more of your games. I'm done. I'm done with the subscription services. so freaking stupid.
Like, really, there's no purpose to buy it right now.
Yeah. Get all the games you already have through Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Network on Ubisoft Plus. Just $15 a month. It's a worse deal than Game Pass. Worse deal than Stadia.
Dave, your age is showing.
Yep. My fly is open and my age is hanging out. I'm surprised she doesn't walk like this.
Access to our games and services. I'm pleased to
Wherever
announce
they
that
are.
in 2020, Uplay Plus
a nice
will
lady,
be
but-
available on Stadia.
Of course.
Stadia
Sorry,
is the new
Stadia's not- I
generation
don't know,
gaming
man.
platform where you could play our Stadia games from any device. A special thank you to Phil Harrison and his team. This is beginning of our partnership.
Bow to me.
Thank you so
my
much.
drones.
I will
Have
infect
fun
you all
playing.
with my new disease, Harrisonism.
Google some. Not interested. I'll still buy your games, but not interested. This looks sick. I was hoping that's the whole game was just rollerball. Is this game fully like rollerball? I'd be so down for that. Oh, I'm so down.
I want to see how it plays. I mean, I was kind of given a pass with Microsoft and all their CG trailers, and then Bethesda with all their CG trailers was a little bit more.
Roller Champions. I'm very interested in this.
Yeah. I want to see some gameplay though.
Hello, future champions. My name is Stefan, and I'm a proud member of the Roller Champions team. All right, come on, bring it up.
He's too hype. He's got to calm down a little bit here.
From the get-go, our ambitions
hype.
with this game
Eat your
were
green
very
beans.
clear. We wanted to create something new. We wanted to capture the intangible excitement of players preparing for the big game, the hype of team play and competition, along with the craziness of high-speed racing. So we started working on Roller Champions, a skill-based team PvP sports game that is as fun to watch as it is to play. A game in which you, the player, can create your own story as you roll up to glory. But right now I know how it looks. We showed you a trailer, and I got on stage starting my little speech. That's all well and good, but when will you ever get to play this?
I gotta get your gameplay.
How
He
about
heard you.
today?
All right.
Like,
That's
for all of us or
right.
just at
When we're
E3?
done
Probably just
here,
at
I
E3.
want you to head over to Uplay
Okay,
on
yeah.
your
Oh, you
PC
can access
to
a
download
demo
a
from- okay.
pre-alpha E3 demo of Roller Champions. Play the heck out of it for the next few days.
I will.
And when you're done, head to the forums to tell us what you thought. And you know
Okay.
what? We firmly believe that you will be
10th through
screaming
what?
as loudly as our
14th?
colleagues did when they first got to playtest it back in Montreal. But I can't just leave you with that. So here's
I
a
don't wanna
taste
scream at
of
it.
what you
I
should
might.
expect once you click that download button. Put your skates on. See
Give me
you
a
in the
taste.
arena.
I want to rub it on my gums.
Okay. This game has me excited. I love these kinds of weird sports games.
Looks like they're trying to create the new Rocket League.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Fine
Yeah.
with that.
remarkably with people. It's like Joey Styles. Oh my god!
Not enough violence, Rhodes says. Does sound like Joey Styles.
Yeah. ACW! Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll try it out. And I'll stream it. How's that?
Huh.
Cool. Hi, Eve. Eve.
A little over an hour into this now.
Thank you to...
Are they going 2 hours?
I don't know.
Thank you. So first I want to say thank you to all the Ubisoft teams around
He's
the
a lovable
world
guy.
for your talent and energy. You know, congratulations for another great show.
Might be the accent.
Might be the sweaters.
Thank you. So I believe video games have a positive impact on all of us
And with
the
Splinter
world
Cell.
around us. At Ubisoft, our intention is to create games that will make you stronger and happier in your life. When you play Ubisoft games, we hope you will spend quality time with family and friends and meet new inspiring
French.
people.
They're French, Rhodes.
Learn more about yourself by doing.
And they're French Canadian, I think.
And gain new perspective on the
They're based in
world and
Montreal, I
help
think.
shape it.
They have a studio, but
So
their
to everyone
main office is in France.
who play our games, thank you for your love. You push us to always do better and go further. So now, I'm very proud to announce a new project from an exceptional team in Quebec City. Please give a warm upload to Marc-Alexis Côté, who is coming to show you a sneak peek of his game.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Awkward.
Over the last 10 years, I've had the chance
That almost
to
looks
be
like
part
Hyrule,
of an
doesn't it?
incredible team that has always pushed the limits of Assassin's Creed and shown us different periods of our past. But our imagination has always been bound to the
He wanted
reality
to hug and
of
he
the
said,
history
"Nope."
books. These past 4 years, our minds have lingered on a different aspect of our history, mythology. The stories of the ancient gods and their misadventures have existed through generations of storytellers and audiences and have transformed into tales that we still know and love today. Now, these stories have shaped our dreams, inspiring us to build something new,
Perhaps
something
the answer is
that
no.
transcends the limits that we have always
Just
set
no.
upon ourselves. Today, I am very proud to have the chance to show you a glimpse, to show you a teaser of this brand new game that we've been working on. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and have a great E3.
When heroes need help,
Well, the art style has already sold me.
Yeah.
they turn to the gods. When gods need help, they turn to you.
Whoa. Huh. February February 25th of 2020. That's like soon.
Here we are. Hello, everybody. Let this sink in. Let this sink in, indeed. Hello, everybody at home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great show. But this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is just the beginning. We are here outside of the Orpheum Theater, live from the Pearl
Ubisoft
Zone,
End?
where we have
Yep.
an incredible Rainbow Six Siege show match
wait.
together with Twitch rivals. We have our two new best friends, T-Pain and Lil Yachty.
Wait.
We brought some other streamers, so let's do this shit.
Well, who would have thunk it?
Okie dokie.
Are you expecting something
live
else?
again,
Yeah,
indeed. So,
I was expecting
once
an actual
again,
ending to the
quick
show.
reminder,
That was your ending.
No.
All right. Well, that was weird. I love the look on your face. Oh man, I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say about.
That was awful.
I don't know if I'd say awful. It was very mundane. It's very much.
The ending was awful.
It was just a bunch of updates on stuff that we expected. I wish they hadn't. I wish that the freaking Watch Dogs thing hadn't leaked and Ubisoft hadn't been forced to confirm that it was coming, because that would have been a really cool opening. It was already cool enough.
Watch Dogs looks amazing, first of all.
Yeah,
that,
Watch Dogs
that concept looks great.
Really good. It's not out till what? Next year?
March.
Yeah, March of next year.
Yeah.
So Ghost Recon's their big game for this year.
Yep.
But yeah, so outside of that, everything was just like updates on the stuff that they have now until you got to this new weird Rainbow Six quarantine thing.
Which, yeah. And this Roller Champions thing, which I'm very excited for this Roller Champions thing. I'll download that as I get home.
No date on Roller Champions, just the beta
the
date.
Beta's out, or the alpha, whatever, the alpha thing's out right now. But yeah, a lot of it was, hey, Division 2 has stuff happening, 3 episodes, and here's Breakpoint, which we knew was happening. And,
right.
And, you know,
new
there's
seasons for that, the new event for Honor, and that all looks really cool. That's all great for stuff that exists now, but as expected, pretty much everything that was announced for Ubisoft had that Stadia logo, so
yeah,
there's at least one E3 prediction I got right. All right, so how disappointed are we that there's no Splinter Cell announcement?
Very. I'm just not only disappointed at that, but the ending of the show was Gods and Monsters, which looks great. It looks like it could be Zelda with that cel-shaded style.
Sure.
Which looks fantastic. And then that's it.
But you just get a tease for that. You don't really have any context as far as what it is.
You get a tease for this, and I get, great value Mike Tyson here, who's telling me about Rainbow Six. I'm like, I like Rainbow Six. And we actually, yes, Rutz makes a good point. We actually got gameplay from Ubisoft. We actually saw Watch Dogs in action. We saw the Roller Champions thing in action.
That's about it, though. The rest was just CG trailers.
Sure.
Roller Champions was even like a canned, simulated gameplay demo.
But even they at least made the attempt for something that's already in alpha,
Right. Hey, what's up, Buffalo?
Hey, Buffalo.
So and no Nintendo crossover. We were really expecting that.
Yeah, this show was disappointing.
I think the biggest news was their outside of gaming partnerships. So the TV show with Rob McElroy or McElhenney from It's Always Sunny.
What do we think? We'll get that stuff at Apple TV Plus, and of course, like everyone else, they have to have a subscription service with Uplay Plus.
Yeah,
which is really a bummer at this point. I'm kind of like you. I'm kind of done with subscription services.
I don't know why. That was just like the tipping point to me, because I was like in with the Game Pass stuff. I'm kind of like in on Stadia. I still think Stadia is a good value for what it is and an intriguing thing. I don't know why. Just Ubisoft with their $15 a month thing, that's just the tipping point for me. And I don't care about subscription services anymore. And I'm to the point where it's like the next person who has subscription service, up yours, dude. Up yours. Yeah.
Oh,
Buffalo's laughing. Phone got Sam Fisher. We got trolled.
Man, that game looks bad.
We trolled ourselves.
We did. Yeah, the subscription service, like, at this point, the games I'm playing Ubisoft are Rainbow Six, Division 2, games that, I've already bought, for one, and I get free content all the time. I'm going to spend $60 or whatever on Watch Dogs and whatever Breakpoint, but I don't need to spend $15 a month on games I can't keep, first of all.
Right.
Even if they are the Ultimate Editions, like, I don't know, like, there's not enough in the Ubisoft library for me to want to, that I don't already have, that I want to spend $50 a month for.
It's just on top of having to, the Apple TV show was like the best thing. I love that writer, and and Charlie Day's involved, and those guys are like freaking great. So that was like the most exciting thing to me, which is really sad that the most exciting thing to me was a freaking TV show for Apple TV. So I'll never watch it because I'm not going to go into Apple's stupid ecosystem.
Yeah, the thing that excited me was that Roller Champions because A, it's something different, and B, I love weird sports games, and I can play a demo right now if I want to.
I'm more intrigued for Roller Champions, but I need to check out that alpha first because we saw simulated gameplay, but we didn't see.
Well, luckily you can do it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Big thumbs down, and I guess that's the problem with moving to games as service. Once you do that, you release a game, and then you're focused on maintaining that service for years and years and years, and you don't have anything, don't have anything new.
Division movie coming to Netflix, which I'm into because I like Division stuff, so I'll check that out. I do want to buy Ghost Recon when that comes out, and Watch Dogs really showed well. I think Watch Dogs was kind of the highlight of the entire show because of what the whole recruiting mechanic thing has. A lot going for it.
I feel like their plot lines, I feel like they're muddled as far as who they're trying to push like an antagonist to be. It feels like they don't have their act together,
Roller Champions and Gods and Monsters look very scalable. Keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Well, pretty much everything that Ubisoft is doing is going to be on Stadia.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Gods and Monsters, that's a great candidate to show up on Switch. I mean, it looked just like Breath of the Wild.
When you have Phil Harrison there going, "Hi, I am your god now."
Yeah. I wonder if Gods and Monsters is running on some type of modified version of the Breath of the Wild engine. Looked really similar.
Mayhaps.
Eerily similar.
Mayhaps. Yeah, this show was not paced well. Every speaker talked like this, and I want to punch them in the face.
It was by far the most awkward of the conferences we've seen so far.
This is not great.
And again, like I was saying during the conference, I was very forgiving of Microsoft with all of their CG demos because that's kind of what Microsoft does. But then going into Bethesda, and they had all CG demos, and then this was mostly CG demos. Hey, what's up, Skippy Supreme?
Antagonist is you in Watch Dogs. It's all about recruiting and playing anyone or being anyone.
That's not the antagonist. That's the protagonist. Yeah.
Yes.
What was I saying? I completely lost that train of thought. Anyway. Yeah, not impressed with Ubisoft's lineup. I mean, great for the stuff that's already out there, and I will say it's I was talking about CG in games.
Yes,
yeah.
You gave Microsoft a pass and Bethesda a pass. And
it was really kind of disappointing that we didn't see more gameplay from them. Hopefully it's some of the other...
At least we got something. I mean, at least we got some Watch Dogs gameplay, and that's about it. But at least we finally got something resembling gameplay.
Right. And hopefully later on, we'll see some demos of Roller Champions.
Sure. I mean, we'll see that at twitch.tv/JeffRother pretty soon.
Right. Well, not only that, but we'll see that like on some of the different stages throughout E3, so we'll get a little bit of a better feel for how that game plays. To Buffalo's point, he's right about the scalability, especially of Roller Champions. You could tell right off the bat that they want this to be like the next Rocket League, basically.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is really no one's gotten into the whole Rocket League conversation. Rocket League has pretty much been one of the most the strongest running esports games besides Siege. And now Ubi is definitely taking a crack at Rocket League. I mean, it's on wheels and it's red, it's orange versus blue. I mean, there's cosmetic similarities and gameplay similarities. So I think it looks fun. So.
And the important thing is that's going to be on everything, because that'll be on Stadia, Xbox One, PS4. It'll be on Switch, definitely. Skippy Supreme, maybe Helen is the antagonist. I think you're onto something there, Skippy. I think
fantastic.
You're onto something.
Oh man, I'll be fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Whole GoldenEye, Alec Trevelyan, backstabbing double agent would be fantastic.
Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Ubisoft's conference?
No higher than a 5.
Wow. Yeah, I'd say about a 5 or a 6. I mean,
mainly because Watch Dogs looks fantastic. I'm sold on that game and that concept. But a lot of the conference was, here's our roadmap for Division and Ghost Recon. We knew it was happening. And all those was trailers, and all of it was just trailers. Nothing. Just Dance was as fine, good, done. Gods and Monsters was great, and then it stopped.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, kind of an awkward conference.
Again, everyone is talking.
I can forgive that. I'd rather have that type of awkward, janky presentation as opposed to some Hollywood person who just doesn't care about being there and is not putting anything into it. At least those people care and are working on the games.
Do you think that political undertones of Watch Dogs would come back to bite it in the butt?
I think so. That goes back to what I was saying about how the antagonist and plot lines and everything just felt really muddled in Watch Dogs. He tried to put the overtones of Britain's facing uncertainty with Brexit and everything. You know what? Here's your political undertone. If if Britain stays in the European Union, then you're gonna see the authoritarian society, because the EU is an authoritarian superstate in the making. It absolutely is. I mean, they're threatening, Britain if they want to leave. They've threatened other countries that have expressed interest in leaving. They've had different people talking about, different EU officials talking about how the EU needs to be an empire, how they need an EU army. But you're trying to put this overtone in your video game about how, it's terrible if Britain leaves and becomes, regains its independence. You're not, that's what I mean about being muddled. You don't really understand the issues, and you're trying to approach it from one way when the reality of the situation is completely different. So that's why I'm not sold on Watch Dogs. I think it sounds plot line wise like a bunch of farcical stupidity, but gameplay looks awesome.
I'm in from a gameplay perspective.
Yeah, the gameplay is a
Buffalo says one huge thing that Watch Dogs 3 launches 2 days after Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I think Final Fantasy VII Remake will win that battle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Watch Dogs 3 will be discounted pretty quick. Not to say anything about the quality of the game. I'm sure it's going to be a good game, but Ubisoft discounts their titles really quickly after launch. I'm just saying.
But this whole thing is... Nothing was surprising. Nothing was shocking. It was all just what we expected, minus Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
And if they want to show Sam Fisher on my phone, not good enough. I need a new Splinter Cell game. God damn it! Nothing was out of the ordinary for Ubisoft. And this was very average show, and I was not a fan of it. Even though I like their games, and I love Division 2 a whole lot, and I love Ghost Recon, and I'm going to be playing their games. This show didn't do anything for me. Nothing they couldn't do in like Ubisoft Direct on YouTube kind of deal.
Yeah, Rutz is trying to make fun of me when he doesn't understand that politics is the one thing that I know more than video games. So anyway, Skippy Supreme, maybe that they are doing that to stay away from the realistic aspect. Not that it doesn't have a realism aspect. You might be right. Like I said, it felt like kind of a, from the presentation that they had, it felt like a muddled mix of competing ideas, and that's what kind of unsold it for me. But anyway, we'll see how it plays out. There's still plenty of time, and like I said, the gameplay itself looks freaking awesome, and the idea of being able to recruit anybody and play as anybody in the game is really unique.
Sure.
Really special. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool game, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and Just Dance 2020 coming to the Wii.
the Wii's still rolling along.
A console is 2 generations old at this point.
All right. We're going to wrap it up for Ubisoft's press conference here. But, oh man, you're not going to want to miss out, because we're coming back here at 7 p.m. Eastern.
So 6 Central for all y'all.
6 Central, that's right.
What all three of you like the most so far at E3? Golfing Buffalo here, real quick answer.
There was one game, I can't remember the name of it, that they showed at Microsoft's conference.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one where they were building stuff on the sea.
Spirit, we had it yesterday too.
Yeah. Spiritfarer?
Spiritfarer, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I want to find... Soulfarer? I'll find that trailer. I was going to do an article on that, and I hope we see some gameplay later on. To me, I really like that game. Microsoft Flight Simulator, absolutely love that game.
Yep.
Outside of E3, I'm really excited for the new arcade 1-up machines.
Yeah,
that Marvel superhero machine, that is so tempting. And what else? What else was at Microsoft?
I know for me, the ease of which Xbox Game Pass on PC is to navigate, and the fact that you can just bundle everything together.
Thanks, Skippy. Spiritfarer.
And basically is the same price that you're paying right now for Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass.
Yeah.
So basically it's a free add-on essentially. How easy that was to get up and running. PSO 2, Fanstar Online 2 coming to the West finally. I'm excited for that. Actually play it in full English, not just through hacked English.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be really interesting when we go back and do our E3 review episode of the Game Tasty Show and take a look at that over-under sheet for that Golfing Buffalo had.
Yeah. Cyberpunk still.
Oh, Cyberpunk,
phenomenal.
yeah. Cyberpunk looks like butter.
Killer.
It looks like butter.
Man.
Halo Infinite, even though it's just a CG trailer, I'm still intrigued on it.
I definitely I'm looking forward to getting more about Project Scarlet and what the thing can do, because that thing looks beefy.
But yeah, as far as games announced, I think Spiritfarer and Microsoft Flight Sim are my top 2 so far.
That looked gorgeous. Flight Simulator looked gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm such a big flight geek. Plus, I just bought that flight stick on the PlayStation 4 that's compatible with PC, so I'm like, come on, butter. It was serendipity right there.
Yep.
All right, anyway, we're going to wrap it up for Ubisoft here.
We got 2 more shows coming up. We have the kind of funny happening just a couple hours. About
7
an hour and a half from now.
Yep, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll be simulcasting the Kind of Funny E3 2019 showcase, and then right after that, 8 o'clock Eastern, Square Enix. Or it might be a little bit later after Kind of Funny ends. I'm giving us a little bit of lead time, about an hour lead time of pre-show for Square Enix.
So Square Enix announced the release date of FF7 Remake. Does this mean that Avengers comes out this year? Tune in and find out.
Oh my gosh. Plus, you're going to see some real honest-to-goodness, I think, Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay.
I think so.
And we've already been guaranteed a look at Avengers. So, Square Enix is going to be hot. It's going to be butter.
It might be better than Ubisoft.
Kind of funny. Could be awesome. And then, we'll be back tomorrow with Nintendo. But anyway, that's it for us with Ubisoft's E3 2019 conference. Stay tuned. Give us a subscription thing if you're watching on YouTube, or follow us if you're watching on Twitch or whatever, so you can stay abreast of when we go live. Follow us on Twitter at @nerd_bacon. And that's going to wrap it up until the Kind of Funny showcase at 6 p.m. For all of us here at NerdBacon.com, I'm Dave the Watchman.
I'm Jeffrey Roth.
And until Kind of Funny, don't forget to Game Tasty. We'll see you at 6 p.m. Thanks, everyone.